3 final. We race. One, 3, 5, 7 on the grid. Go first, second, third, fourth. As the field heads safely for the moment. Drivers are now here split. Daniel down the inside. Ferguson briefly through to P2 but goes wide. Ferguson. Daniel from the north of London. Daniel from grid 7 was briefly through to second place. Zayne back down the inside of Devon. This is Gottschalk, makes the move at the last possible moment. And the Red Bull Junior takes the AMG Mercedes Junior.
In the under-10s now, 1 and 2, Warakitsupachok and Gahoudi. Well, Britain really unlikely to attack. However, change for the lead. Down the inside goes now Gahoudi. Feeling the pressure from Alfie, Mair decides to go for the lead himself, and here goes Alfie Mair down the inside of Warakitsupachok as well. In the span of 3 corners, he's lost 2 places as the tie, and a point forward from Alfie Mair to say, let's get on with it, let's get away. 3 laps left to go, 3 karts, and only one of them can take victory for round number 2 of the Euro Series. The 534, Warakitsupachok straight back down the inside to take second away from Alfie Mair. This is playing nicely into the hands of Gahoudi. Warakitsupachok doesn't want to play ball. Alfie Mair wants to get on with it and chase for the lead. Look at him, he's furiously pointing. Let's go and catch him. Gahoudi leads Warakitsupachok, leads Alfie Mair, who's trying to play the patient game, but straight down the inside. Alfie Mair, the alliance did not last long. The TonyKart through into second. Alfie Mair commanding the championship, but he wants the gold trophy to go with it. Final lap of the race, Gahoudi from Mair, Warakitsupachok. It's got to come at the final 3 hairpins for Alfie Mair if it's going to come at all. He has to go defensive. That's the nail in the coffin for Gahoudi potentially to take victory in this race. Alfie Mair defending prematurely now. Is there any chance for him to go for the lead? Gahoudi has dealt with this race brilliantly, and Mair now settles for second. Through the final corner, there's no space now for Mair to go for the lead, so the checker flag will wave, and now Gahoudi will brilliantly hang on, will take victory here at Lonato for the WSK Euro Series.
Certainly not the first race for Zayne Burgess, the reigning WSK Supermaster Series champion. He'll start on pole position for the mini under 10 final, over 10 laps of this 1,200 meter circuit. We race the mini under 10 final. Great start from Jaden. And the 2 North Americans go 1, 2, Jack, back to 4, back to 5. Denver Boss trying to slot his way through, but it's Zayne Burgess, the Jamaican-American, who goes P1, Jaden on the inside. Zayne throws it into the pit hairpin, and the Andretti Junior. Zayne Burgess, the reigning Supermaster Series champion, with a nice lead from the first of the Canadians, Jaden Francisco, in second place. In the opening stages of the mini under 10 final, Jack on the attack. Wolff goes howling through into position 3. Back to Fedor. Albert the Brit. We come across the line for the first time. Zdenek Babicek from the Caribbean island of Curacao. Zdenek Babicek into P3, back to 4. Wolff responds, Francisco. on the back of Zayne Burgess as we start lap 3 of 10, the mini under 10 final. The Super Masters Series champion in P1, but under attack from Jaden Francisco for Team BabyRace. He's in second place.
Now with just 2 laps left to go, Jack Wolff down the inside for second position, spots the gap, gets it stopped, beautifully done from the 503. Now has eyes on the lead. Will Jaden Francisco sit with him, or will he now start the battle? You'd say that Francisco is going to play the wiser game here with 2 laps left to go. Wants to stay on tabs with Zayne Burgess, maybe wants to use Wolff as a bit of a battering ram to get through the Jamaican-American. What can Francisco do in this battle? Zayne Burgess now has just got 1.2 kilometers left to hang on. Wolff throwing everything at it. Jaden Francisco going very wide, tries to get the up and under on the 2 leaders. Now towards turn number 5. Wolff has to go defensive, both to attack and to defend. Zayne Burgess will hang on to the lead. Francisco tries to get underneath Jack Wolff. He succeeds. The BabyRace driver takes second position, but Wolff is going to throw one back down the inside, up over the crest, and is playing nicely into the hands of Zayne Burgess here. Jack Wolff goes to the inside. He defends second position. That's going to hand the victory surely to Zayne Burgess. Jaden Francisco draws back alongside in the fight for second position, opens up the final corner. The checker flag will fly. Zayne Burgess will take victory at Lonato. Side by side between Jack Wolff and Jaden Francisco. It's the 503 that takes second in the end. In fact, it's not. Jaden Francisco, I think, at the line. No, Wolff by 21 thousandths of a second will take second position. Jaden Francisco completes the podium 1, 2 and 3. They finish as they started. But Ian, my oh my, that does not tell the full story. Zayne Burgess, a valiant effort there to hang on.
Round 2, the WSK Euro Series at the centre of the karting universe, South Carter Karting Lonato.
Hear me, I'm calling. Catch me, I'm falling.
We race green, the OK-NJunior final. Great start from Schniegenberg as Sebastian Rydell from the inside second row of the grid shoots through to P2. It's Hedfors who makes the move up the inside. Sebastian closes the door on Elton. Watch GC tries to go through to P3. Here comes Mark Green. The Texan from the German. Elton goes through to P2. Nice pass by Hedfors. Into the pit hairpin on lap 3. Defends Elton down the inside. It's the Swede who takes the lead. Rydell on the outside. It's all going wrong for Schniegenberg, who has dominated the heats thus far this weekend. By the younger of the 2 Hedfors brothers, last year's WSK Euro Series mini champion. Rydell goes through to P2. The American at risk of falling off the podium, he does so. GC goes through to P3. Duele Carter, Schniegenberg back to 4.
Hear me, I'm calling. Catch me, I'm falling.
Off the road, and there you can see, yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Justifying a full course yellow, that one. 2 karts right in the middle of the road, right on the racing line of that one. So yeah, the 4 drivers involved there. That's going to be Verba, Pulbert, Subchenko and Boussas.
The green flag flies once again. We race to the checkered flag. Great restart from Elton. Sebastian sideways into turn 2. Marco Verde breathing down his neck. Carrera goes through to P2. Diascoli follows him on through. Diascali right on the back of Joelle Carrer. Makes the move down the inside, goes on through. Carrer down the inside, defending from right Del and Marco Verde. The Modena Kart Racing team run 1-2 the final corner. Don't you worry, child. We're about to see something new again. Elton Hedfors takes victory in round 2 of the WSK Euro Series. Luigi Diascoli second, Carrer third. Accelerate up to the line, round 2, the WSK Euro Series. We race. Perfect start from Zdenek Babicek. P-Sonia slots into P2. Alex Milotta goes up into P3. Fabulous start from the Slovakian who goes by Gorski, who's under attack from the second Brazilian, Felipe Sanchez. They go down the hill for the first time into the chicane. Zdenek locks up under brakes. Alex Milotta makes the move down the inside, and the Slovakian takes the Brazilian for P2. They come together incredibly, continuing on. 29 drivers, and we've still got 29 in the race. On board with P-Sonia. Now come to a stop. He's retired as P-Sonia responds back down the inside. He's back through to position 2. Gorski down the inside goes Leo, and Milotta falls off the podium. Remick makes the move down the inside. Milotta with nowhere to go. He's in the marbles. Zdenek glances behind now. P-Sonia's got his own problems in the form of Leo Gorski. Into turn 3. Sideways from Babicek. Watch him white line it. Staring over his shoulder, puts the kart in the middle of the circuit. P-Sonia, Gorski, 2 and 3. Babicek almost stops in the middle of the circuit. P-Sonia runs into the back of him, trying to defend P-Sonia on the inside. Into the back, not once, twice, 3 times down through the chicane. Babicek defends into the far hairpin. Gorski takes him. Zdenek Babicek defensive, 2 corners to the checkered flag. Samchik trying to take P-Sonia, who defends. Into the final corner. Zdenek takes victory. Babicek wins round 2 of the WSK Euro Series with another defensive masterclass. Gorski second, P-Sonia third, just holding off Ramek Samchik. Welcome you to the center of the karting universe. South Garda Karting Lonato.
Close to the edge. Now you think I see you more than a friend. Better late than never.
We race. Andrea Giudice slots into second place. A perfect start from Manuel, who's already pulled away 2-3 kart lengths. Giudice trying to go with, in the Vortex Power TonyKart Racer 401 chassis, one of the LGK karts, out into the grass after just 3 corners. And Giudice goes by and takes Scognamiglio. That was not in the script. Giudice with the race lead from Scognamiglio. Marchesi, what to start from Ivan Amani P4, as Manuel simply says, not in my house. Goes back to P1 just before we go full course yellow.
Flag running at the end of this lap. Green flag waves, we go back racing once again. On to lap 5 of 17. 13 to go in the OKN final for the second round of the WSK Euro Series. Defensive goes Scognamiglio side by side in the background as Arman goes for the inside to take the podium away from Marchesi. The up and under is there though from the 813.
Now it's all over me. These reflections of you.
Daniele Vezzelli sits the fastest lap of the race as Andrea goes back down the inside of Manuel.
Do I wanna be too? Now it's all over me.
Defensive goes Giudice once again. Scognamiglio applying that pressure once more. So even though Giudice got through, and look at that, Scognamiglio on the exit managed to find some space, got the drive and found a way through. So yeah, Giudice probably is quicker of the two, but can't get away because Scognamiglio right there on the attack. Back down the inside goes Giudice through the chicane though, catching him off guard. Straight back down the inside though, trying as Scognamiglio getting pushed wide by Marchesi. And now we've got 4 karts, well, the entire field backed up here, nose to tail in OKN. At turn number 5, a point forward from Scognamiglio. Giudice doesn't get the memo. Scognamiglio has to go defensive with him as well. Up and underneath for Marchesi, who's going to squeeze him through. Sandwiched in the middle there as Dondi tries to get involved. Marchesi will go through to take second.
It is Andrea Giudice just ahead of Nicholas Marchesi. Scognamiglio back in third. The driver who's been the fastest all weekend into second, not for long. He's off the podium. Dondi says, have some grass, buddy. Still Ivanaman, the top non-Italian as Dondi goes by. Marchesi takes him back on the exit. Scognamiglio on the inside of Dondi for the King Racing Team. There's Barbieri. As Scognamiglio goes down the inside.
The expectation for Scognamiglio was that he was going to be the one to come out on top, but Giudice has ripped up that narrative. He sees the checkered flag first. He takes victory in OKN for the second round of the Euro Series. What a drive from Andrea Giudice.
Manuel Scognamiglio, Andrea Giudice. The sun shining here, the blue sky here in the north of Italy. Round 2 of the WSK Euro Series at South Garda Karting at Lonato. The kart's pushed into life, 17 laps, just over 20 kilometres of this 1.2 kilometre circuit. Bosco on pole, Kararfirand. Out of grid 2, he won the first round at Viterbo. Iskandar, who won the pre-final this morning. Luke, out of grid 4. El Madrileño, Nicholas Stanley, Benjamin Magnac, who finished P2 in the pouring rain at Viterbo. We race the OK final. Bosco Arias goes wheel to wheel with Kararfirand. Who's on the inside, on the outside, takes the lead. The Indonesian shoots on through. And the Ward Racing drivers go first and second. Iskander ahead of the RFM duo of Bosco Arias, the pole sitter, and Luke Horner, who won the final round of the WSK Supermaster Series. Jesus Vasquez out before the start, hugely disappointing. We've lost the second American before we've even got underway, as we see Iskander go down the inside into position 2 ahead of Bosco Arias. And that was Benjamin Maniak making the move on Luke Horner, who gets him back on the exit. The gap half a second between Karat Finan and Iskander Zulfikari, who puts in a purple 46.828, the fastest lap of the race. The Indonesian from the Turk, with the first of the 3 Spaniards, Bosco in 3rd place.
And lap 7 of 17, still 10.5 left to go. It's Vahan, Zulfikari, Bosco Arias, Luke Horner, Benjamin Maniak from Nicholas Stanley. Those 3 keeping each other company. Luke Horner able to break away, and down the inside, Alexander Zulfikari spots the gap, takes the lead of the race. At the end of lap 7, Bosco Arias arrives on the scene. 3 karts, 2 of them teammates, all battling now for the lead. Alexander Zulfikari with about a kart length of an advantage by the time they reach turn number 1. Has the Turk got the speed to get away from his teammate? Quick look over the shoulder, another new fastest lap of the race for Bosco Arias. Has he got enough to go the distance? Still just under half of this race, actually just over half of this race to go.
Gap 0.78 between the 2 Ward Racing teammates, and the 2 Ricky Flynn Motorsport teammates, a second between them. Bosco, Luke, Benjamin Maniak, the Brit from Barcelona, also for Ward Racing, Brilla, the team driver, and Shay. In position 8 is De Rungs for Huber Motorsport. Two corners remaining. His father, Isfandia, watching on from Istanbul in Turkey. His boy rounds the final corner. That checkered flag does wave. Iskander the Great. Zulfikari takes victory in round 2 of the WSK Euro Series. Firan, who won at Viterbo, across the line. It's Award Racing 1-2. Bosco 3rd at Viterbo, and 3rd here this afternoon, the Spaniard for Ricky Flynn Motorsport, the final step of the podium. Ready to race KZ2 over 17 laps, 36 shifter karts on the circuit. Denner versus Senna on the front row of the grid.
Amelie and Dennis, Senna van Bolstein share the front row. The lights are on, the lights are out, and we go racing. Great launch from the front row there for Amelie and Denner as Senna van Bolstein is forced to tuck in. Max Schleimer and Max Orloff swapping positions as Orloff gets the jump and up now into 3rd position, chasing after the 2 in front. Denner feels the need to defend as Max Orloff will go to the outside of the Supermaster Series title rival of Van Bolstein. Forced to concede though there as the Frenchman will lead them through the opening couple of sectors. Orloff trying to dart one to the inside of Van Bolstein, but no gap opening up there. Max Schleimer in 4th position as well, trying to apply some pressure as Van Bolstein will try and get up and underneath, not once but twice. Now towards the 3 hairpins, Amelie and Denner driving over his shoulder, trying to keep the race lead in the early phase of the KZ2 final.
January 25 at La Conca. Has anybody got an answer for the TonyKart racing team? As now Olaf dives down the inside and takes his Dutch teammate the KZ2 World Cup champion. Faster in a straight line. Denner's got a problem! Denner is out! No! No, 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 no! Emilian Denner from the race lead has retired. Unbelievable scenes here in the final of KZ2. Max Schleimer, 16-year-old German on your screen in P3 from Longi Viganol. Nomblo, Genes Divigon, Tom Mouillet, WD Forte, 52 years of age, the legendary four-time world champion.
So that's 6.5 left to go as Max Orlov will chuck his way through the opening sector of this lap, and under a bit of pressure is Schleimer. There you can see in the CR Racing Team render, the 129 has to go defensive from the 131 of Longi, who was looking quick in the pre-final. Over his shoulder as well. The TonyKart of Vigano into the chicane, ducking to the inside. The 125 is going to send the move, gets it stopped. Side by side as the Birilat will go around the outside. Up and underneath the pair of them, though, is going to be Spergel. He's going to come through to capitalise. Nomblot as well, I think, trying to get involved. Oh my goodness me.
The final corner. Nobody with an answer for the French manufacturer. To the max. Orlov wins. It's a TonyKart 1-2 again. Max Schleimer on the podium for the first time in WSK. Holds up Longi Viganol, Tom Mouillet, Stivigo, Spigel, Davide Forte, and Andrea Di Brigida.